All right. Well, hello everyone, and welcome. Rather than try and actually play a game and talk all at the same time, I thought it'd be better if I watched my replays and used this time to actually get a little bit better as I play during my replays. You can see that I have been, or have. Can I click there? Nope. I have chosen to use Sonya. I chose it as the bruiser just because I know that there's a Zera tool. I didn't want a very, very squishy DP damage dealer. And I also knew that with a Nova in our lane or on our team, we wouldn't be doing your typical laning phases. So Sonya has a lot of ways to keep herself alive. I did go for War Paint as my basic ability here. And my basic strategy right now is to just try and get an experience lead. That is my overall goal, and then not fall apart all too much. Meanwhile, there is a very strong 5-man now currently happening in the center. As you can see, down across over here, Siege Tank is just going to absolutely start blasting this away at a moment's notice. All right, in comes Zeratul. Zeratul, however, is not revealed by those spider mines. As meanwhile, back off to the north, it looks as though Siege Tank may be in a little bit of trouble. He is going to be able to get away just in time and head back away. Meanwhile, back off to the north here, I've actually pushed this lane pretty well, and if I can get some quick kills before KT gets there, that's going to be really good. Now, we see that KT is currently just trying to engage here. He doesn't see me because I'm in the brush, and I want to make sure that it stays that way. If I can go ahead and clear out this wave once more, I wanted him to see, I couldn't keep track of KT. If I can clear out this wave again and have it push to the towers, and there's no one else there, then that means that I am going to, in fact, get that experience lead continually. So I'm going to go ahead and push that back over again. You can see, well, KT is now trying to make his way up to the north. They are going to lose a little bit of experience, and then KT does come back in and basically finishes off everything there. All right, so KT is going to make his way around, and he's going to spot me, and I'm going to try and engage. I am currently picked up, and then I can just, well, go ahead and use Whirlwind to try and clear things up. I did have that damage over time area effect on me. I should not have engaged. See, that wave is actually going to clear right there. And that was a little bit of my fault there, not paying that much attention, now needing to back off, taking a lot more damage than I wanted to. Meanwhile, center lane is being controlled by my team. And as they're able to push that through, and well, I'm gonna try and clear back off to the north here. I know that my health is a little bit low, and I don't want to get bursted down, so I'm just trying to get a little bit of health. And I actually get a little bit lucky here. He gets knocked into this location, and I'm just able to finish him off. So easy kill on KT there. As I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish off this. Well, hold the temple. Now, I am getting in a couple of shots onto the tower here. Unfortunately for me, I am taking a lot of damage. This is not good at all. As we now see the center portion, you can see ETC going to try and hold this location once more. All right, I think I'm going to be able to control this and hold this out the entire time. But the red side, or in the center portion, this is just a little bit of unlucky. They get the last 3 shots, or last 8 shots total, but we do control the top location there. So a little bit of a lucky break as units are all just coming back around. All right, so there is a bomb on me again, taking a lot of damage, trying to push my way through, and trying to do as much damage as I can while not getting cleared out. And it looks as though I'm gonna... Can I heal yet? I don't think I can actually heal off of that fountain. Otherwise, I would have taken a bit from the fountain as well. All right, so trying to just get my health back using that War Paint and Whirlwind. Also fighting within range of that healing totem. Definitely going to be helpful as we see KT and, well, Kerrigan going to be coming in from the other side. So Kerrigan now coming in. I'm trying to make sure that Kerrigan doesn't have an easy escape. And right there, I have a choice between Kerrigan and KT. I do end up going after... Sonya could have... Or not Sonya. Nova could have finished that off, but was not able to once more. Meanwhile, 3 bot in force once again. And 3 to try and challenge... 3 to try and challenge a siege tank. So giving us a really favorable matchups as, well, we can pick off some of the KTs and some of the other units as they're out and about. Meanwhile, you can take a look once more. There is Zeratul. Zeratul gets taken down. I think I'm trying to get my cooldown ready again. And am I going to be able to finish her off? Down to, oh my goodness, down so low. And then I get knocked into there. That's not where I wanted to be at all. and I'm going to stick around and try and heal back up, but I can't engage easily. Hence, me trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing. All right, it looks as though a couple of spells were used. I'm going to be able to dive in, push, and this is me actually doing a fairly decent job sticking with the team. I think there's a couple times where I'm actually not with the team, and that ends up causing some problems. As I head back off to the north, try to soak up this bit of experience here, try to maintain our level lead, try and get to 10 first. Yeah, I think this is where I make a big mistake. I do clear out this wave relatively fast. No, I should be using, yeah, I should actually be already on my way down. I fought in a very, very bad spot there. So there I am off to the north. Kerrigan is in the middle, so it's a 4v4 down bot, but we are lower on hit points, and KT is just having a field day right here. As you see, well, there's a little bit of a blast back once more. All right, so I'm going to try and make my way down as I see Kerrigan coming into position here. Nova going to get picked off, unfortunately, as we now see Karazim, and well, another one big push again. All right, healing totem going to get taken out. Siege tank trying to fight within range again. You can see another bomb right there. Zeratul is in position, and a good concussive blast right there as ETC was taken out. Now I am down in position finally, a little bit out of position for a while, as I'm still in that front position here, trying to at least do damage and make it so that they can't push here on the Siege Tank. Siege Tank always has a problem here. As you can see, Kerrigan trying to engage. I do get stunned right there. And, well, Living Bomb taking down more guys. I need to back off once again. So Nova is now soaking back up top. She knows that there's not much that we can do with this one particular tower. But Sergeant Hammer perhaps trying to say, you know what, why don't you lane? Well, you lane until you get 10. They got that objective. Well, at that point, there was really no way we can contest it because I was just too far away. Siege Tank back off to the north here. Towers, we are up slightly in the experience race. And back down across here, I'm going to try and go after Lily. And I think I try and go after Lily here. And Lily double backs around. And that actually throws me for a loop. I wasn't expecting that. Mistime my leap. Very, very good play. And there, as we now are trying to go after all these units again. All right. So I'm in a very, very awkward 3v or 4v5 situation. As Zeratul is off over here, he's going to be teleporting back alongside Lily. No real way to keep track of everything that's happening there, as they're going to be heading back off to north. All right, Nova is in position. Siege Tank really just constantly drawing away more and more units. Zeratul accidentally, or I don't know, purposely running into... Oh, wow. Dodging that Nova there, as we now see a quick flip once again. It looks like, not good news at all for Sergeant Hammer. Sergeant Hammer will get taken down. Meanwhile, back in the center, just trying to push mid. Still, maybe I should have been up top north, but then again, they should have already been retreating as well. So we are going to be going into a fight here. Oh, wow, big fight there. ETC in big trouble. He does slide around, gets into a good spot. What is he going to be doing next? It looks as though KT is going to get taken out. There he goes. However, Jug of 1,000 now coming into play, as we now see ETC coming in. Okay, I was trying to actually land right there in between all the units again. It looks as though Lily was going to be able to back out once more, as Nova needs to pick off Kerrigan. Kerrigan now down, as Zeratul going after. There's another big burst right there. ETC stasis, and big misstep right there by Zeratul. Zeratul's in trouble. He's stuck. He missed the ult, and that ends up costing him, costing him the game there, or costing him a life there. He used his ult, ended up getting stuck between 4 units, as all of us were in stasis. And Zeratul, his blink was on cooldown. Back controlling into the center. Karazim doing a good job tanking that damage. Also, Sergeant Hammer trying to do its best as well, as we see now. A big push out there. So far. Stun there from the, I believe that's Apocalypse, as we're still controlling the center portion here. And also now down below, I'm going to be trying to control the bot as well, but I know that Kerrigan and KT are coming into position. We already have a handful of shots off from there. That's not going to be a good position for us. I realize that it's a bad position. I should not be trying to save ETC at that point, and now backing off again. Heading back off to the north here. I'm starting to think, what can I do? What can we possibly take? We're down to 2 people right now as Karazim is in a little bit of trouble. He could end up getting stuck around here. I'm going to just go ahead and dive in, trying to save Karazim. Oh, stasis at just the right moment as I let him teleport onto me again. All right, so there's a leap trying to get into position. I ended up getting blinded and flipped around every which way, but Nova shows up to clean up everything else. So continuing to push through there. It looks as though a bit of damage now coming through again. As are we going to be able to go after Diablo? Unable to do so. Zeratul, however, sticks around a little bit too long, and he ends up getting taken down. Kerrigan now making his way back off to the top right. This bottom Jackal Temple still not being captured. So I'm just going to go ahead and rush down into here, get in some easy hits. Take it for, or just try to control the tower and get those last 9 shots off onto the main tower down over here, and it will at least destroy one, if not one of the towers there. Now, pushing a big creep, grabbing the siege camps over here on the bottom left, bottom right. You can see wanting to make sure I grab our own first. In position, absorbing damage, doing an okay job here. Meanwhile, I see that there's a big fight in the center, and now I think I'm going to try and make my way off to the north. Not in a good spot at all, as ETC does in fact get his mosh pit off onto 1 unit. If I can, I am in the middle of a leap, so I know, well, he's not going to last very long. Mid-leap, he gets taken down. As, yeah, well, I believe that was KT. All right, so I'm trying to time it so that both of these siege giants are actually pushing together. So that's why I'm clearing out here. Little did I know my teammates were actually looking to clear out the boss here after we had taken down KT. So all I'm doing, well, I'm putting my pressure here. I'm going to say, hey, look, we got those siege giants. They kind of know where we are, but off to the north, they're actually trying to clear out a creep camp of their own and try and push with that. Well, it looks as though we're going to be able to clear out the boss and also push some siege giants here. So there's going to be a total of 3 siege giants and the boss making their way in. Nova is in position and going to be able to capture, well, yeah, you can see right there just how bad of a situation Lily is, walking into brush, face checking it, and then taking a bit of damage. Meanwhile, Zeratul is back over here. He's going to try and finish things off. There is Kerrigan with the Maelstrom, but a quick heal by the siege giant, or the siege tank, able to handle that. Kerrigan also in trouble as well. As what am I doing? I'm nowhere near the action at all. Once again, making a little bit of a mistake. I'm going to be able to jump, dive in, trying to go, well, pretty much way too far, hoping that there would be a little bit more damage follow-up, but without Nova and the burst, not going to work out there. I do Ancient Spear my way out of a bad situation as Diablo is once again taken out, only to be brought back in again. All right, so continuing to fight here. Looks as though, yeah, this one tower going to get taken down. A boss doing a great job. I think we're starting to overstay our welcome just a bit. I may get flipped. Kerrigan is going to go ahead and dive on me, and I definitely overstay my welcome, and I get taken out. All right, meanwhile, let's take a look. ETC is going to be trying to hold the center position here. We have an 18 to 16 level advantage. Sergeant Hammer going to go ahead and clear out this creep camp. I'm still out for another 33 seconds or so. And watching the minimap, we see the sea of red just trying to push in. So we definitely know, hey, we cannot stick around in this spot at all. Not a very good position to be in, as ETC hits 3 people with the mosh pit, only to get, well, cleaned up by Kerrigan. All right, there you go. There is, oh, a beautiful stasis once again, and ETC comes back into play. So that ult very much countering everything right there. All right, Nova comes in, picks off one, picks off the other, trying to go after more units. It looks as though, yes, KT is going to go down as well, as we're going to be able to at least push through a little bit more damage onto the center keep. Sergeant Hammer off to the north. My bad. No, it's good. We wrecked there. So far we are doing a good job. Now trying to push down and take down another tower here. Perhaps being able to take down the top keep as well. A bit of damage now being absorbed, as we're going to be looking at, well, A whole bunch of units now trying to push their way through. All right, Zeratul trying to get in, and just a beautiful sniping shot, taking that down. As we now see, well, Sergeant Hammer trying to attack when he shouldn't be, since his auto attack was missing. All right, a bit more stun right there. Kerrigan's in position. We can see once again another global alt as another unit getting taken down. Lili was trying to use those 1,000 cups, but unable to do so. As we're looking at, well, I'm just going to try and dive right in here, get into position. I, once again, get stuck, but I did grab, I believe it was like Nerves of Steel, which gives me a very, very strong shield at just the right moment, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to dive, trying to grab the attention so everyone else can finish off this one particular tower. All right, Nova's left the game. I did not even realize Nova left the game this late. Okay, rejoin the game. There you go. Continuing the fight. I think this is a mistake here. We could have just finished off this particular keep, or we should have either finished off this or finish off a keep. There's no reason to deal damage to the core when it still has its shield. As we can see, there you go, a quick death on Diablo again, as Nova somehow, well, no, does not survive at all. I'm already taken out. As a big, quick, fast heal again happening on Sergeant Hammer. Sergeant Hammer really just needed one more shot on this one keep, but decides to get the heck out of there. Could have launched a napalm strike as well. ETC trying to push his way through. It looks as though he is going to end up not surviving, as Jug of 1,000 Cups healing up everyone again. All right, ETC almost getting out of that bad situation there. Now just holding the Jackal Tower for a split moment. Should get enough to finish off this one particular tower here. The question is whether or not Sergeant Hammer will be able to do it. He is not the most speedy unit, as you can imagine, compared to KT, who is now currently down there. Okay. All right. The creeps actually doing the job, finishing things up. As we now can see down across over here, Sergeant Hammer looking to try and deal some damage to KT, but KT is not going to get caught out of position. He's pulling back away and now going to be retreating. Meanwhile, we are not holding the top, and, well, we are now going to be trying to hold the bottom to at least deal a little bit of damage once more. Use the Apocalypse Strike. As we can see, Zeratul now quickly comes in to try and finish things off. All right. All right, trying to go into... Oh, wow, beautiful, beautiful timing on that teleport there. As we see another quick shot there once again. All right, going up against Kerrigan, but I use those Nerves of Steel, and now finally finishing up with some big strikes as well, and also basic attacks do heal me, so that is going to save a bit once more. All right, so big play there. I'm gonna heal back up, control the bottom. It is now down to 64. Our bottom, well, the bottom objective is dealing a lot of damage there, and I think that's going to be enough. All we need is a handful of more shots, and that is going to be it. There you have it. There's the GG. Thanks for watching. If you guys like these kind of recaps of what I need to do better, I see that I'm not following the action. I'm not following the minimap nearly enough to figure out what my team is doing. I just kind of look towards open lanes and try to absorb experience that way. So not always the best case scenario. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And, well, thanks for listening to my oral recap.